Hey guys, so this is going to be my video on the state of the Intercontinental title picture. So I'm just as in shock as everybody else is because I would have never in a million years predicted that one. So good on WWE for throwing us a curveball. Not necessarily the curveball we wanted, that's for sure. I'm a little mad about it, but so let's rewind. So Seth Rollins was definitely on his hot streak leading up to Money in the Bank. He had an amazing match with Elias, quite arguably the match of the night in my opinion. And he won via a heel tactic by holding Elias's tights. Now, that is a heel tactic, and it just shows me that Elias was that good where he had to hold Elias's tights to actually beat him. And I actually really liked that story because it prolonged the feud, or so I thought. Now, I even thought that this feud had a lot more life left to it because Extreme Rules is in Elias's hometown, which is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I thought to myself, wow, well, this is the perfect way for Elias to finally become a champion in his hometown. He's definitely going to get his comeuppance, and I was loving it. Loving the idea of it. It definitely fit the mold perfectly with Rollins coming out on top at Money in the Bank. You know, with this 50-50 booking that WWE is notorious for, I thought that this was really going to come into fruition in July at Extreme Rules. Lo and behold, less than 24 hours later, we see Kurt Angle, and there's a match. Seth Rollins, another open challenge. Now, I didn't think anything of it, to be honest. I thought, oh, you know, he's just going to have a good little fun match, you know, keeping this feud warm for Elias going into July, which is the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. So, Dolph Ziggler answers the challenge, and I'm thinking, okay, no big deal. They're going to have a really fun match. Seth Rollins is going to win, like always. You know, keeping this feud warm for Elias. So I thought maybe Elias was going to interfere somehow, you know, just to make it known that this feud is still alive and well. Well, we got the opposite of that, and that's where I was shook because Dolph Ziggler actually defeated Seth Rollins. Yeah, I'm laughing about it because I'm still in shock. Dolph Ziggler defeated Rollins in the same way that Rollins defeated Elias by holding his tights for the victory. I was upset. Not gonna lie, I still am upset. So the way I see it is that they are really building Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler to be a force to be reckoned with. And I'm here for that. But not at the expense of my favorite, which is Elias. Elias is somebody that I've been supporting since day one, even in his days in NXT. Elias has star written all over him. To the gimmick, to the mic skills, to the wrestling ability, to the appearance. He's got it all, in my opinion. Then you look at someone like Dolph Ziggler, who is past his prime. You know, he's had his moment in the sun. I don't dislike Dolph Ziggler, but I feel like he did not need that victory. You know, Elias is somebody who is scratching and clawing just to get his moment. And time again, they keep kind of, you know, pushing him aside for other people. And I'm kind of getting sick of it, to be quite honest with you, because Elias definitely deserves that spot over Ziggler. Are you kidding me? Yes, I love this whole, like, Diesel Shawn Michaels thing that McIntyre and Ziggler have going for them. I think it's amazing, but they are predominantly in a tag team. You know, let them beat Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy for the Raw Tag Team Championships, if that be the case. You know, I'm getting the idea, honestly, now that I think about it. I think that they want Dolph Ziggler to be the IC champion. I think that they want them to win the tag belts, and I also see them having Drew McIntyre getting that universal strap. I really do. I'm not necessarily saying that he's going to be the one to take it off of Lesnar, but maybe in 6 months, if Ziggler's still the IC champ, I could see them having Drew McIntyre go up against whoever the universal title holder is at that time and defeating them. Therefore, they make that claim that they're holding all the big titles. They're holding the IC title, they're holding the tag title, and they're holding the Universal title. I think that McIntyre and Ziggler are going to be a bigger force than even we're expecting, is my point. And I'm completely here for it, but I'm very bitter it's at the expense of Elias, especially because Elias is on a big push right now. And it just kills me because Elias is so close to having his moment in the sun and capturing that title, but it was literally ripped out of his fingertips because someone backstage doesn't like Elias. Someone in creative does not like Elias enough to put that title on him, and I just don't understand why. He's got the character. He's so over as a heel. Even as a heel, he's so over, which is amazing. You know, he sells amazing merch. His merch does so well. You know, his appearance is on point. I just don't understand why they're not pushing this kid to the moon. He's young. He's got a ton of, like, longevity left to be a wrestler. You know, they give it to Ziggler, who has, what, 2-3 years max? You know what? I'll only be fine with this if they give McIntyre the Universal title, because McIntyre is the star of this duo. I love me some Drew McIntyre. I've been a fan of McIntyre for years, you know, almost 10 years now. Drew McIntyre is so incredible in that ring. I hope there is, you know, light at the end of the tunnel for this storyline. I really hope that there is the bigger picture drawn out that we're not figuring out yet. And hopefully I just cracked the code. Hopefully the big picture is Drew McIntyre capturing that Universal title with Dolph Ziggler alongside him. You know, they're going to take all the titles on Raw. They're going to take the tag title. They're going to take, well, they have the IC title now, and they're going to take that Universal strap. That is the only way I would be okay with this, and I'd swallow it and be like, it's fine. Because McIntyre does deserve everything. He's incredible. He has paid his dues time in and time out. He wrestled in NXT for 6 months, coming back. That's amazing. Okay? To go from the main roster, to get re-signed, to go to NXT, to pay your dues there for a little bit, and then to come back to the main roster, you're so worthy of that Universal title. He's so good. He's so good on the mic. He really is honing his skills, and I feel like he should be rewarded for that. So in that regard, I'd be okay with it if they capture all the titles on Raw in the next 6 months. But if not, I'm pissed about it. Elias definitely deserves that spot. Elias is IC champ material. If anything, I think he's bigger than the IC title picture, but that's for another video. Sorry if you hear the fireworks. I don't know what's going on. If the rumors are true and Elias does ultimately turn face, hopefully Elias is the one to dethrone Dolph Ziggler. Because Elias deserves it. Let's be real. Elias is the guy right now. He's so good. He's so good. Rollins is on to bigger and better things. That's my prediction. I think Rollins is going up against Brock Lesnar very soon, which is why he dropped the title to Dolph Ziggler. Rollins is a star. I'm so proud of him. Rollins is doing amazing things, but I am very concerned for Elias because I don't necessarily know the direction they're going with Elias, and that's why I'm very nervous, because when he had the feud with Rollins, I knew that there was solid direction. I ultimately thought that Elias was going to get that title off of Rollins, and I was so happy and so elated for Elias. Now it's just very nebulous, and I don't know what's going on. It's very unclear and hazy. Hopefully there is direction for Elias, because this man is a star, and I will forever put Elias over. But ultimately, congratulations to Dolph Ziggler. He's not the right man to win, but it is what it is. There could be worse winners. That's all I'll say. So if you guys like my video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for way more videos coming soon. I love you guys so much. Bye.